Hello, my fellow demons, angels, mortals, and of course, awesome otherworldly beings. Welcome back to another video. This time, it is part 3 out of all 3 parts of the personas and the lore and all of that chaos. In the last video, we talked about Dawn, Evanora, and Roslyn. Today is the final persona, Emma 2.0. I was never able to give this being a proper name because nothing seemed fitting except Emma, and I already had 2 on here technically named Emma. Emma from Demon Girl and myself. So I named her Emma 2.0 and it just stuck. Emma 2.0 is pretty much exactly that. She doesn't have a last name, it's just Emma. Well, just Emma. I guess 2.0 can be her last name. Her age is the same as mine, 18. Occupation, I'm actually starting a lore book about her soon, if I can find the time and the creativity to start writing it. So she doesn't have a job or anything yet. But the storyline I'm going to have for her is quite gruesome. I'm not going to go too in depth with it because it does get a little bit gory and can get triggering. So, long story short, it's going to start off with her celebrating one of her birthdays. It's going to be her next birthday, her 19th birthday. Just for the sake of keeping up with timelines, in a sense. So she's going to be sitting there alone. She doesn't have any family or anything in this so far. Or if she does, they're not there. And it's going to, be made apparent that either they're there too much or they're not there at all. So Emma 2.0 is sitting there, relaxing in the living room, dining room, looking over a cake that she has made for herself for her birthday. She ends up kind of just sitting there, relaxing for the day until it starts turning to night, and she grabs this backpack full of a few things. And she goes into the forest. She had a mission or something she was going to do while she was in the forest. But she ended up getting sidetracked when she saw a blue wisp. This wisp I should have drawn in this drawing, but I didn't. The wisp is her familiar. The wisp doesn't have a name, and I might give it a name. I might not, but, little wispy boy. She finds a wisp, and the wisp ends up saving her from herself, and it's shown somehow, I'm not too sure how I'm going to show it yet, that her more monstrous side that I've shown once or twice in a few drawings is a corruption of herself, or a portrayed corruption of herself. A lot like the storyline, or the corruption arc type stuff that goes along with the Demon Girl series, although, and I will make this very clear, Emma 2.0 is not at all connected to the Demon Girl series and is not in the same universe. I was thinking between making her in the same universe, but I wouldn't be able to explain what she looks like and how she looks like it. 'Cause I am very good with making things make sense if there's a specific storyline. So, with Emma and Star and Winter is the one that I'm going to focus on in this explanation. Winter shows a half-demon and half-wolf side. So, with the ability to transform into a wolf, it makes sense, because yeah, you're able to transform into a wolf, but there's never been a known demon or half-blood to turn into a dragon. And Emma 2.0 has a lot of dragon to her figure. The tail, and pretty much the horns as well, because if you focus on her wings, she would be a fallen angel. Which doesn't even make sense, because fallen angels will not have a half-blood power. So, long story short, before I get rambling into chaos that doesn't make sense to begin with, She's not in the Demon Girl universe. She instead does have her own universe, and it will act a bit like the Demon Girl universe, but it is a lot to try and figure out, and I have a lot of story building to even start doing before I get to writing the book. But I will be posting it on my Demon Girl pages and groups when it is done, because it is part of, I guess, me as a character lore. Now, she, as a person, is pretty normal in a sense. If I can even begin to explain normal. She likes reading. She has glasses. She can't see very well. I don't know if I drew her glasses in this one, actually. No, I did, okay. Kinyara is actually supposed to have glasses as well. She had big nerdy glasses, too. Completely forgot them. But no, back to Emma 2.0. She's nerdy, she likes gaming, and she doesn't really have anybody, but that's kind of just her as a character and not her as a persona. Now, her as a persona, there is a lot about her that has made me completely stick with her as a persona. Other than the fact that taking my hair color, skin color, well, not my eyes are blue, not purple, vibrant purple. I like the idea of having purple eyes. And I think if I did have purple eyes, I would feel a lot more comfortable with being me. But I don't, and that is okay. But, I put what I want to be as a person into her. With the short hair, the long ears. I really like elf-like ears. They're really pretty, and I think they're really cute. The wings, I always like wings, and I think I've grown out of giving myself demon wings for a persona. But I'm still really happy with how far I've come from persona to persona. I still feel comfortable with the horns idea, so she does have horns. And I can't get rid of that vibrant purple color from the idea of me. So she does have the vibrant purple eyes. The little earring, although I did draw it on the wrong ear in this drawing, I'm not too sure if I said that right. Anyway, the earring she has, it's kind of just like a touch to how things happened. How she's come from being a demon, Emma, the first persona, to who she is now. Still keeping that demon-ish side to her by having that earring. And if you guys haven't noticed or can't see, it is an upside-down cross. She has the glasses because it's part of me. I can't get rid of my glasses, and I've tried contacts, but I'm terrible with them. I think I tried one day putting in purple contacts, just for a Halloween event, I'm pretty sure. And it took me like 15 minutes to get the first one in. One, because I have super sensitive eyes and kept blinking too much. And two, because I was too smiley, and when you smile, your eyes squint. And you can't put contacts in if you're squinting. So it was hell, and I can't do contacts, so I've accepted the glasses part of me. And to be honest, there's not a chance in hell that I would go without wearing my glasses. It hides the bags under my eyes really well. But yeah, so the glasses have stayed with me. The demon-ish things, like the wings being fallen angel wings instead of regular angel wings, because I'm not an angelic person. But the wings are really soft and fluffy, and they give, like, a cute little dragon side, in a sense. The winged dragons, or the fluffy dragons. Much like, the idea of Dawn, but she had spiky wings, or, well, leathery wings rather than feathered wings. But she is a really fluffy dragon wolf creature. I think they're called angel dragons, but I never looked into them while creating Dawn. I just went with what I wanted. Emma 2.0, the clothing-wise, is probably what I feel most comfortable wearing. Something purple, because purple is always something I've liked. It's my favorite color, aside from blue. And the idea of a nice, warm, shirt, much like a shirt I do have, but it's bright magenta and really scratchy. So I took the idea of the shirt and changed the color and what I would consider the material of it. So it's got two variations. This one being the turtleneck, or the other one being the just off the shoulder shirt. Both are purple and have very thick ends from where the top is to the bottom and the end of the sleeves. As you can see with almost every single one of my Emma 2.0 drawings, she does have a ring on her tail, much like the reason, or exactly the reason why Kinyara has a ring as well. I'm pretty sure I drew her ring. I'm not too sure. I might have forgotten it in this drawing, but I drew the ring. I'm happy. But no, yeah, it's the same reason Kinyara has a ring. Same person, too. But her ring is on her tail because of the transformation and corruption arc stuff I had planned, just so that, when she does corrupt, the only thing that doesn't really change is her tail. She ends up growing giant, claws, and her whole body kind of misshapes a bit into something that is a lot more monstrous. Her tail does grow spikes, but her ring is placed in such a position that those spikes go around the ring. And I do understand that the way I draw the fur around the tail isn't correct. It's like it's coming out of just two sides. I have started changing that, but I do like the way it's drawn like this, so I might keep it every so often, I might not. Trying to remember. Every so often you'll see me draw, what looks to be a necklace or something hanging from Emma 2.0's tail. It curls around much like just the black lace necklace that Emma has and Star has and etc, etc. But she has it wrapped around her tail, again for the same reasoning of her tail doesn't really change. Sometimes I do draw it wrapped around her neck like any other necklace would be. Sometimes I don't, just for the sake of how I'm feeling. And I do have it as one of the mini story ideas I created with her, and the necklace and all that was the reason she wouldn't have it on her neck is because of the corruption, and when she did corrupt, it would be a hazard to herself. There's only sometimes I draw the horns. I decided to have her in her more full form, where it is the horns, wings, tail, etc, etc, but most of the time she doesn't have the horns. Just the wings, the tail, the longer ears, just her. Yeah. Personality-wise, it hasn't really been thought out. It's kind of just however I am. And as a person, I don't know what my personality is like. I like to think I'm pretty shy, but I can be pretty extroverted and talkative when someone gets me talking about something I am excited over, or something that what's the word I'm looking for? Something I'm interested in, or something I'm trying to jog my memory, it's not working. Something I'm fluent in listening about, I guess. So, with all of this, personality-wise, I don't know. I'd like to think that I am a pretty calm and relaxed person until you get me talking about something I like. So, Why does it do this? There, I fixed it. So, with all of this, from start to finish, I get to ramble a little bit about how everything progressed. You can kind of see where it started changing from demon to angel, or demon to creature, where it went from demon, demon dragon, human, because, well, I guess I am a human, sadly. And then my persona kind of somewhere in the middle, an angel dragon. Evanora, Ghost, and then Emma 2.0. The thing I'm most comfortable with, which is really nice to say, which is just, I guess, an angel dragon in a more literal and humanoid sense. Again, for the art part of all of this, I do always accept constructive criticism, so if you have any constructive criticism to give, feel free to write it in the comments. Out of all of the videos and episodes I've done for this so far, saying it's like, oh, you should have drawn this or this differently, and oh, this isn't that clear, I can't exactly fix it, but I can grow off of that information and change the way I draw later on for different drawings and be better in that sense. But I'm running out of steam once again. I hope you all enjoyed. Remember to stay happy, stay healthy, and stay creative, everyone. Bye!